Yo, crypto pirate, getting ready to profit from the bear market of 2021.
This is my latest video based on my extensive full spectrum analysis of the crypto markets and what I expect to happen going into the end of this year in terms of a Bitcoin price trend forecast and the strategy I'm deploying to capitalize on it, as well as the risk of 5 potential black swans that could literally collapse the crypto markets, such as USDT stablecoin. In this analysis, I'm going to be covering Bitcoin trend analysis and the Bitcoin bear market analysis of how low she could blow. I know it's hard to imagine given that Bitcoin is nudging near 50k, but it could blow a lot lower than anyone's imagining right now. However, the whole of this extensive analysis has first been made available to patrons who support my work. So, for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. And that is for all existing and new patrons. However, this price won't stay at $3 for much longer. So lock it in now while you can before it goes up. Bitcoin trend analysis. Bitcoin's price action during the first half of 2021 was a classic distribution pattern that had the smart money, that's you and me, selling out of Bitcoin and other crypto positions. The chart shows a lower high followed by a break of the 48k low, which resulted in a measuring move to 36k, around which Bitcoin has been gyrating as it works off an oversold state, i.e. so that the scared crypto investors after the May bloodbath can start to feel bullish once more. Hence, if you go online, you're going to see a lot of chest pounding going on out there in the crypto world with each passing day proclaims that the bottom is in. Bitcoin would stood its test and thus it's a whack off to the moon. 180k by October according to some out there. When instead all Bitcoin has done is to gradually undo an oversold state, all without having gone anywhere near in price, which should mean that Bitcoin is preparing for another leg lower eventually. That could be on par with a decline from 65k to 31k, off of about 44k or so. So technically Bitcoin price could trade as low as 10k. No, I don't expect 10k to be probable, but it's possible. Nevertheless, trend analysis so far continues to suggest that significantly lower prices than 31k are more probable than not. Though the moves will be very volatile because there's a lot of technical traders out there trading on margin and reacting to price triggering moves, thus magnifying the price trends in either direction and exchanges running stops for their own advantage. Elliott wave suggests that we have seen the first ABC of a probable 335 wave pattern, which means the current pattern is corrective that could even extend higher back towards 50,000 even. That I'm sure would lull many cryptomaniacs into false senses of security before the real bear market begins in percentage terms. i.e. a move from the high will likely exceed the 52% drop from 65k. Anyway, gaming a 52% off the high would suggest a target of around 22k, which I would equate as the upper end of a bear market target for Bitcoin. Support. In terms of where a falling Bitcoin price could gyrate towards or gravitate towards and find support, we have 29k, 23.5k, 20k, 18k and 14k, and then heavy support at 11.5k. At this time, I just can't imagine Bitcoin would trade lower than 11.5k, but it could. Just that sitting here at 40k seems pretty far-fetched. So in terms of trend analysis, Bitcoin is weak. The obvious target is the previous highs at 20k, and even below that we have support all the way to 14k that should act as a key target range to accumulate Bitcoin in should such a decline materialize. Price pattern. Mega head and shoulders pattern, i.e. weak pattern, where a break of the neckline would measure all the way down to 4,000. But it is a weak pattern. Bitcoin bear market analysis. How low could she blow based on the previous bear markets? That magic number of $14,000 is cropping up once more. When taking an average of the last 4 bear markets into account, this analysis suggests that the bear market could run into 2022. However, taking a more conservative last bear market into March 2020 would project to a bottom at around Bitcoin 18,000 sometime during December 2021. And again, the whole of this truly extensive analysis that took me a good 3 weeks to do has first been made available to patrons who support my work. So for immediate and first access to this and all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. And remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel for new videos as we defend ourselves, protect ourselves from the rampant money printing inflation by the central banks. Insane money printing as though it's not going to feed through into wage and price inflation. Big inflation is coming, as I've been flagging for over 6 months. It's more like a year now. That's why I was saying last year, if you're thinking of buying big ticket items, do it now before the price hikes, which have transpired. I bought a Karcher K7 for £340. Current price on Amazon is $565, and similar for lots of other tech items I bought. For instance, the components in my PC that I ordered in January and got delivered in March was £3,100. Current price of the components is over £4,000. Crazy, the inflation is here, and it is accelerating regardless of what the indices say. So protect yourselves by investing in assets that are leveraged to inflation, and AI tech stocks are leveraged to inflation and are about to get discounted. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such analysis, and do consider becoming a patron.